In this video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 Florida rappers of 2022. But before we start, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And be sure to turn on post notifications so you get every video after. Without further ado, I made a video just like this last year and we're going to do it pretty much again. We are going to have some repeats because just like I said in the old video, I'm not going to be covering the top 5 like main rappers. Like we could say the obvious top 5 like Kodak, Rod Wave, Hot Boy. We could say Jack Boy, Young and Ace, Julio, you know, that wave and shit. Like we could definitely say those type of people, but we want to talk about upcoming talent that's also just gonna be the next wave, I feel like. So these rappers that I'm gonna name right now, it's like you'll be watching this video and realize like, damn, like this is one of those type of videos that's gonna like age well type vibe, you know? Like right now it might not make sense to a lot of people unless you're really tapped in and you really understand what I'm about to say. Like if you look at last year's, you could tell that pretty much everybody in that year for the top 5 that I made, like they're doing really good right now. So it's actually my second time recording. I had my top 5 set out, but my number 5 pick, I had to switch it out. So I'm gonna have some honorable mentions. Who I'm about to talk about right now just dropped in an album, project, whatever you want to call it, and it is so good. I swear it's the album of the year. So I was like, damn, I have to record this again, bro, because I have to put him in the top 5 after that, bro. Top 5 right now. Number 5, I had to swap out. The honorable mentions, I'm gonna put Trapland Pat because that's my guy. I'm gonna have to switch him out. And my number 5 pick was gonna be TJ3K. I think he's a very talented artist that has this specific sound. I would put him in the same wave as like Young Boy and Tusi. He has that like core sound and core fan base. He has a pretty solid like Spotify listener page and all that kind of good stuff. So he was gonna be my number 5, but I had to swap him out. My number 5 pick is gonna be FCG Heem, bro. Like I said, he just dropped a project. That shit is so good, bro. It's actually crazy. And if you guys don't know who he is, he's part of the 100K track management. He's in the same camp as like Hot Boy, YNW Melly, you know, King Von. Like he's in that same, you know, universe right there. And this project that just dropped, literally, I heard that shit on repeat all day for like 3 days straight. And I was like, yep, I have to put him on my top 5 without a doubt. My number 4 pick is gonna have to be Low Shimmy. He's that guy right now. I feel like he has that hidden, I think he's already 10x to 100x his previous year. Don't get me wrong. You know, he has a song with Kodak. He's gotten cosigns. He has this like very like loose and like, you know, effortless delivery that obviously makes anybody that makes like street music, like it makes him sound really good, you know? So Lil Shimmy's definitely doing his thing. You know, you can tell he's getting his money up. Go look at his videos and stuff. He's finally with the jewelry and all that cool stuff. You know, he's from Broward County. So it's really good to see that, you know, people like him, Trapland Pat and FCG Heem that are like in the same, you know, they're cool with each other, you know, Free 26 Coop, you know, like it's these people that are in this group and they just also happen to be making good ass music at the same time, bro. My number 3 pick's gonna have to be Rico Cartel. I think he's just one of those, like, it's kind of cool to see, you know, okay, you know, you have like Kodak and Jack Boy, right? And then you have Hot Boy and Rico Cartel, in my opinion, all right? I'm not saying this is some Batman and Robin shit. I'm just saying, like, you know, well, clearly not anymore. Like Kodak and Jack Boy, you know what I mean? Like if you know, you know, but like with Hot Boy and Rico Cartel, it's like they're cool. They're literally from the same camp, literally, right? But Rico Cartel's really doing his own thing. Like he has a different sound to Hot Boy, which is kind of cool. And like he's just very consistent. He seems like a very cool personality too, so he can take it to the route of like, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw a fucking YouTube channel of Rico Cartel, you know, making content and stuff. Like he's just that type of person. He always seems like happy and shit. My number 2 pick's gonna have to be J.Breezy. I feel like J.Breezy is one of those people that if you go look on Spotify, you're gonna be like, what is he talking about? Like what is there to J.Breezy? Well, first off, his most popular song is the craziest song I've heard in a long ass time, bro. He's a very disrespectful guy. I would put him in the same wave as like Young and Ace and Julio, you know, where they're like, you know, talking shit about whoever they're talking shit about, you know, but it just sounds good, you know. So the typical suburban kids just singing these lyrics and not really knowing what they're talking about. These videos on YouTube that do so well. He's one of the biggest Florida rappers that gets like, he gets thousands of views on YouTube, right? Like he's killing it on YouTube. He just has to figure out how to funnel it into his other platforms and he'll be 10xing his money next year 100%, bro. If you need music for the gym or some shit, J.Breezy will have you going crazy. Trust me. That's my number 2 pick right there. And then my number 1, I feel like this one's gonna be the I don't know, this is kind of 50-50 because I don't really understand how big this person is. Obviously I know for me to put him in number 1, but I don't even think the world realizes how big of a star this guy is kind of crazy. And especially because he's from Florida and his name is the real Boston Richie, bro. Real Boston Richie. He is some, he's already all over the place in South Florida. I literally just talked to my cousin from back home, and he's like, yeah, bro, you can't drive anywhere in Broward or just South Florida in general without hearing Boston Richie, bro. Like, he is that guy. Like, he is on that next level shit. And talk about cosigns. He already has a song with Future. He has this, like, he gives you this vibe of, like, he gives you the little baby vibe where, like, I was rich before I even did this shit. I'm just doing this shit on some, like, extra bonus stuff, you know? He has an interview with DJ Academics, bro. Like, not a lot of people can say they have a interview with DJ Academics, and, like, it doesn't get any bigger than that in my opinion right now, because Academics is killing it in his own way. And for him to, you know, give Boston Richie this type of platform, I feel like so early on into his career, like, it just says a lot about him and his drive and his, you know, his future. So people are saying he's like ESTG 2.0. I don't really mean that in the sense of like, oh, he's better than ESTG and blah, blah, blah. But like, people want him to collaborate first off, which I think they should. I think that would be the craziest collaboration of like the year, hands down. ESTG and Boston Richie. That song would go crazy, bro. That shit would dead ass go platinum, like, without a doubt. And it's also just cool to see that Boston Richie's bringing this sound, and he's from Tallahassee, Florida. So like, he know, you know, you come from the culture of Florida, but like everybody in Florida sounds different at the same time. Like, it's not that thing where like you go to New York and everybody's doing that New York drill shit. No disrespect, it's not even a bad thing. Everybody makes their good music and stuff, and I listen to it too. But in Florida, it's like you have the Boston Richie doing this type of wave. He's in this wave, and then you go down south and you're talking about like a FCG him and Low Shimmy. It's like a completely different world, you know what I mean? But it's from the same state, which I think is the cool. I think that's why Florida is winning, because the variety of sounds is out of this world, bro, in my opinion. But yeah, man, that's the top 5 right there. Let me know what you guys think. Put me on to some new rappers. There's definitely a couple people that I can't even think of right now, and then by the time you guys comment down below, I'll be like, damn, I didn't even think about him right now, you know? So it's definitely like something to refresh my mind, and who knows, bro, I might even do a part 2. We're gonna try to do this yearly. I already did it last year. This year's already complete, and I'm willing to, you know, go crazy, maybe even a little bit more in depth. So just let me know down in the comments below. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.